it's Tina and I'm back. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Are you getting into the holiday season? Are you feeling festive? I don't really feel the holiday spirit, really. I don't know what's going on. Like, I haven't seen like a ton of Christmas displays and a lot of festive lights or anything. But here we are. I'm still gonna spend time with my family, and I hope you guys are staying safe and sane during this time. I understand that the holidays can be hard for some of you guys, so I'm here to keep you company, send out positive vibes your way, and give you hugs because I understand it can be difficult for some of us during this time. And if you don't celebrate Christmas for whatever reason, then I hope you're still having a great week and a great end of the year. And we're gonna get ready today. We're gonna try out some new products that I have sent to me and I've just been collecting over the last few months. The main thing we're using in this video is the Galactic Visitor Palette from Singe Beauty. This is from Angelica Nyquist. She sent this my way in PR. So we're using this. We're also using a new foundation from Too Faced. It is the Born This Way Soft Matte. It's not that new, but it's new to my collection. I'm finally getting around to using things. We have the Merit Great Skin Prime and Moisturizer, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. We have the Singe Beauty Blushes. We have Fenty lip products. We just have a ton of things we're trying out. And I'm gonna chat with you about the consumerism that has arisen in the beauty space, the beauty community, this new era of the beauty community, and how I feel like TikTok is to blame. I know, like, I am going to throw TikTok under the bus, but I feel like TikTok is one of the main reasons we're here where we are right now, and I don't like it. And I'm just going to kind of go through my grievances and go through why I think TikTok is the main contributor. And, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit of a hypocrite in this video as well because I'm using new products. I'm going to leave affiliate links down below in my description box. I'm gonna use YouTube shopping links as well. So it's a little bit hypocritical at the same time, but I can call out these things while still participating, right? So there are links below, shopping links. Those are affiliate links, means I'll get a kickback, a little commission if you shop through those links. No obligation for you to do that at all, right? But it's a great way to show you support for the channel because, again, it gives me a kickback. Doesn't change the sale price or anything. And we're participating in the consumerism of it all right? But let's just hang out, let's chat, and let's get ready, try out some new products, and just have a good time. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, used all these products, and hear what I have to say about TikTok, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, so as usual, we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face. My eyebrows are already filled in, and I have a little bit of concealer under the brows and also all over my lids. That's the NARS Complete Matte, wait, what's the name of it again? Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Is that the name? Soft Matte. Got it right. So that's caramel. That's all over my lid. That's the closest to my skin tone. And I find this concealer works really well as a base for eyeshadow, but you kind of got to make sure you blend it in so it doesn't crease, you know? So here we are. Let's jump into it. I'm going to do a little bit of skin prep. I'm going to go in with this lip balm from Auric. It's the Plush Ritual Recovery Ceramide Lip Treatment. And I picked this up on a whim because Auric released this face palette that I was curious about. I didn't pick it up. I was curious. So I went and checked it out. And then I saw that they were having a little sale. They had this lip balm. And I've heard such good things about the lip balm that I wanted to try it out. And I also picked up their little dual-sided palette. It's the Mix-In palette. I just did it for shits and giggles. And I am interested in what you guys have to say about this lip balm. First of all, look at the packaging. Has the little metal part, right? and I thought there would be a little hole for the product to come out. No, the hole is on the other side. So you kind of got to squeeze it out of one side, apply it to your lips, and then blend it out with that side. Isn't that a little bit weird? I just thought it was weird, and then the cap kind of clicks like that. I don't know what Samantha Ravindal was going with when she decided this was the way to go, the packaging to do, but it is what it is. I don't know. Anyhow, let's do some moisturizer. So I'm going to use this Merit Great Skin Prime and Moisturizer. So this is newer from Merit, and I picked it up during the Sephora sale. You'll see a haul coming up. It's like a beige tinted cream, lightweight, and it's supposed to double as a moisturizer and priming step. I have oily skin, so I don't like to go in with too many layers of product on my skin. I just go in with one step as a skincare step if I can. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I don't care. I know dry skin people and skincare lovers will do multiple steps of skincare. They'll do a toner, a serum, a moisturizer, SPF, and all the things. If I can do just one step, I'm good. Okay? And that would be a moisturizing step, because after I wash my face, my skin kind of tightens up a little bit. All right, so we're going to let that sit. Let's do eyeshadow, and we're going in with the Singe Beauty Galactic Visitor Palette. This was sent to me in PR by my lovely Angelica Niequist. This is her first makeup product from her line. It's a 16-pan eyeshadow palette, has a row of dark mattes, and then a mix of shades that coordinate in rows. So you see it's like a blue row, like a peachy row, a silver row, and then this is more of a peachy row. See all the shades? I'm going to show you the swatches so you see what they all look like. There are a couple of pastel-y tones, a couple of yellows, like I said, peaches. It's an interesting color story. Not something I would gravitate towards initially. Like, it's not something I would say, yeah, that's my kind of color story. But I see how this reads very Angie. Angie likes these kinds of tones, and I'm really excited for Angie to kind of branch out with her brand. I love that she started her own brand and she's like, I'm gonna do it. And Angie's one of the hardest working people here on YouTube. When I tell you, this girl like goes ham with content. She films a lot. She's still finding time to travel and see friends. She does so much. And I've asked her, like, when we see each other in person, I'm like, girl, how do you do it? Where do you find the time? And I think she just survives on very little sleep and caffeine, because there's just no other way. And I used to be about filming back in the day, so I know what goes into it. I used to get up early to film before I went to work, edit on the way to work. Like, I'd be editing in traffic. I know, not the safest thing. I do not recommend. But if I was stopped at a stoplight, I would just play my videos through, because the way I filmed made it easy to edit. So there wasn't a lot of jump cutting. It's just cutting out certain gaps. So it was easy to edit on the go. I would edit during my lunch break. I would be editing and posting and filming. Like, I was on it. And I know what goes into that. And that life is not for me. So I'm like, Angie, go girl. So all the success that she has seen, she has worked for it. So I applaud her, and I'm excited to try this palette out. It's not really a themed palette for like holiday or anything, but you can definitely get some holiday looks out of this. It's not summery either or spring or anything. It's just a palette with a color story. So let's get into it and let's chat about the topic of the video. Ooh, whew. Hold on, give me a minute. All right, I'm fine. I'm alive. Oh my God, my ribs are hurting so much. So let's start out with this light peachy shader, like a peachy beige. It's called In. And I'm going to apply that. Should you come in? Come in. I'm going to apply that with a shader brush all over my lids. All right, let's do that before this concealer creases anymore. So what do you guys think about the new era of the beauty community? The new Gen Z and Gen Alpha space. How has it been treating you? For me, I really dislike it, and I think TikTok has a lot to do with it. It has changed the community quite a lot. It's changed the way people do content, and it's not as fun for me as it used to be, and it's just something I've been experiencing, and I want to hear your feedback. So the mattes in this palette from my swatches, really creamy, really smooth. They pick up really well. There's some fallout, but it's kind of minimal. So that shade is just all over the center of the lid and kind of towards the inner tear duct. Now let's go in with Kudos, which is the darker peach. I am on TikTok. I have an account just because you kind of need to when you're in this space. As a creator, you just have an account just to have an account sometimes. And I think I've posted a couple of videos on there that were shorts pretty much, because YouTube has also adopted the short form style from TikTok and added it in as an option. So you can create TikTok style videos that are the vertical, you know, the vertical style. This is the horizontal style, which I love. It's easy to film, but the vertical style is like filming on your phone. And so you'll have like the full length of your phone. So, ooh, that peach is pretty. But I posted them here on YouTube as well as shorts, right? Now let's go in with this dark cranberry matte. It's like a red brown. So let's just apply a little bit of that. And I'm using a Sydney Grace EO1 brush. For this, it's just their blending brush. Before, I was using the Sonia G Jumbo Blender brush to apply the shades on my lid. So the short form content has essentially become a part of everyday social media, right? So we have it on YouTube now. We also have it on Instagram and stories, and both platforms have kind of adopted what TikTok is doing, right? So all these platforms are doing short form content now. And you know what? Let's think back, because Snapchat was also doing short form content in a way, and they were very successful, but they were more vlog type videos. And Snapchat fell off when the celebrities stopped using them. So Rihanna was one of the first ones to drop out. And then after that, Snapchat saw a steep decline in viewership. And now it's just used by the Gen Zers and so on, and perverts. No, I'm kidding. I also use Snapchat to send quick videos to my friends, you know? So it's outdated though, no one really uses it, but it was like a big platform back in the day. It should really be studied how they fell off. But I feel like TikTok kind of adopted the vertical style video, all the filters, because Snapchat was really known for the filters, and they brought it over to a platform where they can incorporate music and all that stuff, right? Because remember, TikTok started off as Musical.ly, so it was a music-based platform, social platform. And during the pandemic, people started using TikTok a lot to do those little choreographed dances. Y'all remember those? What the hell was that? But like, that's how it really got popular. And then it gradually morphed into short form content where people were uploading DIY videos, beauty videos, reviews, how-tos, makeup videos, transformation videos. It also became ASMR, right? With all the restocking videos. It just became the platform to go to for short form content. And I think what really set it apart from the other social media platforms was the For You page and the algorithm that they use. The other platforms have For You pages, but the way TikTok does it, they really hone into your interests and they filter it and they customize your For You page to really be a For You page. On Instagram, the For You page, yeah, you get suggestions of things you may be into, but it's not done really well. A lot of it is just ads, things that other people find popular, and you're just like, this is really not the For You page. And even with YouTube, a lot of people complain about the For You page and the recommendations. It just doesn't align necessarily with what you like. But TikTok really did that well. They really honed in on what people like. We're going to create a For You page that is definitely for you and your interests based on what you watch on the platform, right? This is a Refer number 15 brush. It's just a blending brush, but it has the natural bristles that help to blend out edges of products. Let me tell you, okay, natural hair brushes are just the GOAT. They're the best. Literally the GOAT. Was that a dad joke or a mom joke? Oh my God, oh my God. Anyway, let's go into Cowgirl, which is the dark brown now. This one is more of a fudgy brown, and I'm gonna still use the Refer 15. So the For You page was the one thing that really set TikTok apart, right? So people could really watch what they're interested in. Their For You page would really be keyed into what they like. And it was easy for the algorithm to figure out what people liked and just feed them that, right? And you can go on your For You page and just scroll to infinity, okay? And people have said this, they'll be scrolling and just, you know, having a good time looking at these short form videos that just roll back to back. And because, again, your For You page is customized for your interests, you don't realize how much time you have spent on this app just scrolling. Keep going through these quick videos, which don't seem like they're taking a lot of time, but you're going through so many that you end up wasting hours on this app. And I'll tell you right now, that is one of the other things I don't like about the TikTok situation and how it works. The minute you open the app, like if you just open it on your phone, it's just instant content. It just starts playing, the sound is up, the volume's up, and it's just going. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait. No. I hate this. But this is the thing other people really like, and it's the thing I hate. I want to select the videos that I watch. I don't want you to just automatically play anything. I don't want you to just automatically move on to the next video in queue. I want to select what I watch, and I want to be active with that decision. I don't want you to just play. Just play. And that's what TikTok does, which is overwhelming to me. I hate opening that app so much, which is one of the main reasons I don't use it. I just hate the interface. I hate that you're just giving me whatever. You're trying to consume my attention and just be instant gratification. I hate that so much. But as TikTok got more popular, it was more popping, more people are jumping on because it's easy to go viral over there, right? You just have to have a popular video and you can get millions of views easily. On the other social media platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram and YouTube being the main ones, it's very difficult for you to go viral or get a lot of views and likes on your videos anymore. But on TikTok, it's like an easier way to just get a viral moment, get very famous, because a lot of these TikTokers are famous. They're just getting all these views on the simplest videos. They're short form videos, but the impact is huge. Like you can get millions of views off a single video, and people love seeing those numbers, right? You love seeing 1 million views, 100,000 views. It boosts people's egos. It's such a phenomenon. It's such a psychological phenomenon, but it's interesting to see it happen in real time because we're experiencing this whole social experiment together at the same time. Just the impact that viewership and likes and subscribers has on people's psyche, their ego, how they feel about themselves, their self-confidence, and like what drives them. It's crazy to see. But it's easy, again, on TikTok to have that viral moment, right? So people started doing a lot of content, and of course, what happens to a social media platform when they start booming? In a capitalist society, guess what happens? Monetization. Of course. Initially, they're free, right? So people on the back end, the creators, the investors, they're the ones that are paying for the developers, right? The IT team, the programmers, you know, the software development team. They're paying for the app creation. They're paying for the equipment, the storage, all these servers that are used to support the app. They're paying for all of that, right? But at some point when you get big, now you can monetize the app. You can make money back now, right? So it's an initial investment, but you're gonna make your money back. I really like how this turned out. Let me grab the shade We, which is this light yellowy beige. So now it's time to make the money back, right? So instead of charging like a subscription fee, I don't even know, does TikTok have like a premium side to it like YouTube does, where you can see things without ads, or like Twitter does, where they have that little subscription thing, or even Instagram has a subscription thing, right? Does TikTok have that as well? I don't know if they do, but if they do, they're making money off of that as well. But now they have advertisers coming in. They're able to monetize through ads. They're able to make money. Advertisers pay to be on the platform, pay to be featured. Boom, money. But the key thing they did was create TikTok Shop. And that to me was the nail in the coffin. It was the thing that made me hate TikTok even more, TikTok Shop. Because now, just like on YouTube, they created affiliate marketing, which is not a bad thing inherently, all right? We do it here on YouTube. It's a way, again, to make money off your content. You've created this content. We need an inner tear duct color. Ooh, let me use the shade Come, which is like a beige champagne, like a beige champagne. But yeah, so it's not inherently a bad thing because we're putting effort into creating content. Yeah, it's nice to do it for free, but you're spending all this time. It's good to get a payment, right? Like a little kickback for your efforts. You spend all this money on equipment. You spend all this time creating the content, filming it, doing the concepts, all that. It's nice to be able to monetize and get something back for your creation. I think the eyeshadow is pretty good. Yeah, I really love these mattes. So, Angie, you did a really good job. When I swatched these out, I was like, these are gonna be good. These are gonna be good, Angie. And let me just mention this really quick. The palette is made in the PRC, so the People's Republic of China. It says cruelty-free, which again, if you export from China, you can definitely still claim cruelty-free. 24-month usage life, 20.8 grams or 0.73 ounce of product, which equates to 0.045 ounce of product per eyeshadow, which is a little bit less than a small size eyeshadow, which usually comes in at 0.05, which I think is a decent size when it comes to palettes. But I will say this is not an eyeshadow palette, it's just a palette. It's not a pigment palette, but it's just a palette because there are certain shades that are not intended for use on the immediate eye area. Use at your own risk because of the FDA regulations here, I know. You can't have eyeshadows that are intended for immediate use around the eye area if you use certain pigments, which are used in some of these eyeshadows. So let's show you the shades that aren't meant for use around the immediate eye area. So first up is We, which I used, right? You saw I used that on the eye. In and Peace as well, not for the immediate eye use. Soul, Hudos, and Cowgirl. So these three. Saucer, this one, and Orbit, which is weird that these wouldn't be used on the eye area, but I guess they have some kind of pigment in them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep tweaking this eyeshadow just a little bit, perfect it while we chat, right? So inherently, I don't see a problem with monetizing your content, using affiliate links, using affiliate codes. I do that right now here on YouTube. YouTube even created their own version of that a few months back now. I think they did it this year, right? Maybe late last year, but they are doing YouTube shopping link. So in my description box, I have a drop down description box where I have affiliate links, right? But that's through a third party external vendor that I can generate those links. It's reward style. I generate links through different websites. So Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, Nordstrom, most websites that I shop through have the access to reward style for me to generate those affiliate links, right? But YouTube has its own built-in version of that called YouTube Shopping. So you just link the products through YouTube itself and you still get the commission off of it, right? Still a similar commission system, but YouTube now gets the kickback instead of like reward style getting the kickback, because reward style is taking a portion of the commission. YouTube shopping links, they're taking a portion of the commission. Just like AdSense, they take a portion of your AdSense. Either way, everybody's making money across the board. So TikTok created their version of that, which is, I think it's just TikTok Shop. Yeah, TikTok Shop. So you can shop directly through TikTok. If a creator links a product, boom, you just go ahead and you shop directly through the link in TikTok. And that became a big way for creators on the platform to make money. And here's the thing, I don't blame them, because TikTok doesn't pay the best based on views. So even if you go viral, you have 1 million views, that doesn't guarantee you a hefty payout. Unlike on YouTube, AdSense gives you a pretty decent amount of money. If you're a YouTube partner and you have a viral video, say you get 100,000 views, you're gonna rake in a good payday, okay? I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer just on my little T-zone where I got some enlarged pores. I have not tried this yet. This is my first time. So I'm gonna put it on my nose, around my cheek area where that meets my nose, because that's where I have the pores. So YouTube will pay a pretty decent amount to creators as long as you're a part of that partnership program. You get kickback because they run ads on your content and you get a portion of the revenue, right? TikTok doesn't quite have that in place. So the creators weren't making a ton of money. They probably make pennies for thousands of views, right? So creators weren't making bank through just their content, and this was the ideal way to kind of compensate for that. So they'll make money through sponsorships. So a lot of people are doing sponsorships, but now with TikTok Shop, in addition to the sponsorships, in addition to whatever payout TikTok is giving you, again, not too much, now you can make money through TikTok Shop. It's the fastest, easiest way to generate revenue. So people started taking advantage of that. So now, in addition to the sponsorships, which a lot of them were undisclosed, and we've gone through this from YouTube, you're right? We've seen this from back in the day when people were called out for not disclosing sponsorships. On TikTok, they do a lot of sponsorships without disclosing it. They have this little hashtag thing that's not really doing much, but that's how they disclose, but they haven't been really disclosing. What foundation should we use? Let's use this Too Faced foundation. I know, Too Faced, right? Born This Way Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation. They replaced the Peach Matte Foundation with this. So I wanted to try it out because I really love the Peach Matte Foundation. I picked up the shade Caramel. Let's use her and see how she goes. I bought this, I think in the summertime. When did it launch? I don't remember, but let's just use her. So yeah, we went through the undisclosed sponsorships. That's a big thing on TikTok now, which again, one of the reasons I hate TikTok. So you're unaware of when somebody is paid to use a product in a video and they're paid to do a good review or to showcase the product. They're gonna say great things because they're being paid by the brand to do that, right? So you can't even rely on them to do honest reviews anymore, right? So that's the first thing. But now this TikTok shop also promotes the same kind of thing, right? You're going to praise a product because you want people to buy through your links. Obviously, the more you praise a product, if you say it's great, that's when people are going to buy. No one's going to buy a product. Well, some people do, honestly, truly, because you say it sucks. Some people do, like I said, because there's this rage bait thing that happens also on social media, which again, I hate. I just hate the way social media has proliferated. I really hate it. Like, I hate watching content because I never know like what little tricks they're trying to do. This shade seems to be a little bit light, so I'm gonna blend it down my neck a bit. My neck darkened up, not because I'm out in the sun, but because of pregnancy. Again, something y'all never told me. No, this was something I kind of anticipated. But you get hyperpigmentation, so my neck kind of darkened a bit. And I have these lines now. And I'm like, excuse me. Skin tagged like crazy. But it will clear up. I'm not too worried about it. If not, esthetician, I will see you shortly after birth. And after breastfeeding, I guess. I'm gonna try to breastfeed. Anyway, that's not neither here nor there, all right? But yeah, so now you have these on-disclosed sponsorships. You have these incentives to speak well about a product so you can get people to buy it, therefore boosting the revenue you get through TikTok Shop, right? And people are now over-consuming to the nth level because we see all like these restocking videos. Have you seen those? And these are things I encounter on YouTube where people react to these videos and they do commentary on these videos. That's when I see it. When they're restocking like their Stanley, whatever, their Stanley cup, they're doing all these pretty ice cubes and they're linking everything through Amazon. Amazon is another, it's another disaster, but they're doing all these links for these products that they're using that are aesthetically pleasing. So they're doing the Stanley cups, they're doing organizational videos, which are very soothing to watch. So I can understand if your For You page is just filled with organizational videos of people putting things together in a very aesthetically pleasing way that's very neat. And you're like, oh, I need those dividers for my drawers because that looks so good. But these people are over shopping. They're getting all these products that really and truly, if it wasn't for TikTok, would they really be doing that? And I blame Khloe Kardashian too. Khloe, I see you. Because she also did a video where she showed, what was it? Her pantry. And she had all these little like organizers and acrylic containers that she put all the products in. And looked beautiful, right? But again, it's a way for you to be inspired to buy the products. Everything looks great. You want the products. So you keep buying through the TikTok shop. And some people started doing it unconsciously or, you know, without paying attention. They don't realize that you just bought this thing because you saw it pop up on your page. Just like on Instagram, you'll see those ads that pop up in your feed. And I've been guilty of this, right? You see something and you're like, oh my God, I want that. What the hell is this shade? So this is the Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer. I picked this up a while back too. This is Tan Deep Golden. That is, yeah, that is golden indeed. That is indeed a golden shade. And I don't know, but that's the best for me. But let's carry on. Let's grab a Singe Beauty brush. This is the FO2 and it's a concealer brush. Let's see if I can contour my nose too. My nose kind of spread out from the little child, so it looks a little wider, but we proceed. So, right, so you see all these things, it looks great. You unconsciously are just buying things through TikTok shop without thinking too much about it. And because it's right there in front of you, you don't have to get out the app and go to a separate website to buy it. It's so easy. The convenience of it really drives people to overshop. So now you have these over consumers that are lying to you. I'm gonna say straight up, they're lying to you because they want you to buy the product, because of course they're gonna make a kickback. Nothing wrong with making the kickback, but how are you enticing people to do that? You're lying about certain products. Not every product you try is gonna be great. You're lying. Not every product is a must-have. You're lying. And I see these reviews. Michaela Neguera, you guys know her. She is one of the most popular makeup reviewers on TikTok. She has one of the biggest following, right? So she talks about products all the time and she's always raving. And these products sell out. So you can just imagine how much money she's making from those links. I need a powder to set my under eye. I'm going to try the Tarte powder that I got with the concealer. So this is their Creaseless Setting Powder in the shade Honey. Oh my God, is this gonna be yellow as well? Ooh, it's cute. I'll show you this in a haul once I start doing my haul videos, which is why I'm kind of doing this makeup right now, is to get my hauls together so I can share them with you guys. I hate this. It's darkening up under my eyes. Oh my God. It seems like every powder that I've tried recently darkens up under my eyes. God damn it. So anyway, Michaela is one of the biggest culprits. One, she doesn't disclose sponsorships, or if she does it in a very sneaky way. Like she'll add the hashtag, but it's so tiny and so hidden on the screen you can't see it, or she'll add the hashtag after, or the little, you know, the little tag. She'll add it after the video already got all the views and went viral. Sneaky, sneaky, right? But anyway, one, she's not disclosing the sponsorships. So she's making money from sponsorships to talk about the products from all these brands. And then she's making bank on those TikTok shop links, right? But like I said, it's incentivizing people to do the most, overconsume. And it's incentivizing viewers to buy because they want to be a part of the know, right? They want to feel like they're a part of a community and they want the next thing that everybody loves. Because who doesn't like to feel like they're a part of a group? Who doesn't want to feel like, yeah, I'm in with the in crowd? Now, when you get older, you realize it doesn't matter, right? But people want to feel like they're a part of something. They're part of a movement. They're going to try the new Dior lip oil because everybody's trying it. Like, you want to be a part of it, right? So people are buying and over consuming, and it's created this consumer heavy, consumer driven state of things. And I hate that so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much that I don't want to watch content. I don't watch TikTok at all. I'm barely on Instagram. And also on YouTube, it's kind of trickled down to YouTube as well, because what YouTube content creators are doing are trying out these viral products from TikTok. Do you realize that all the trends, or the majority of the trends, are now coming from TikTok? You think that's a coincidence? More people are flooding to TikTok for the short form content they're the ones creating the trends, and they're creating trends because they want to sell products. And then inherently, YouTubers now want to get those same views and the same engagement. So they're engaging in the trends and the viral product sensation, and they're buying up all the products too and doing these reviews. And it's just a never ending cycle. Rinse and repeat. Sell products, sell. And I see it on my feed all the time. I stopped watching makeup content because of that. I hate seeing it. Like, why are you selling all these products? Like, why can't it be business as usual? Like, why are you making this long form TikTok? Because essentially that's what it is. It's become long form TikTok, and I can't stand it. Viral product? Yeah. Sensations? Yeah, let's get the views. Let's do the rage baiting as well. Let's buy the product that everybody's talking about and talk mess because we want the views. Case in point, the Patrick Ta duos. Patrick Ta released these duos, $42 a pop. People are like, oh, what the hell is this price? That took off. That went viral because people made such a fuss about it. TikTokers made such a fuss about it that it became a whole thing, and YouTubers made a fuss about it. So oh, wait a minute, is that a bunny? Oh, is it a cute little bunny? Or is it a squirrel? I don't know, but there's a little fuzzy tail out my window. And there's a robin. The robins are so cute here. Anyway, distraction. What me to say? So these viral products, people grab them because they want the views, right? So then you see them making the content about this $42 eyeshadow duo that, oh, is this worth your money? Let's find out. And it's like, okay. And I get it because I used to participate in it, right? Let me do a little contour on my nose. I'm going to use the Sigma Soft Angled Concealer Brush F72. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. This is my Victoria Beckham bronzer. The bronzing brick. Shade is 10, right? Yeah, number 410. So, I mean, I've participated in it. Like, I'm no saint, right? But that's kind of something that I got turned off by. And so I didn't want to do it anymore. I saw it up and down my feed and I'm like, I don't want to participate in this kind of content, which is another reason I didn't want to film. It's like, again, I'm disenchanted. I am really disenchanted with the state of things and just how I see content going. And I don't want to participate. And a lot of you guys were like, okay, so just don't participate. We love seeing you. And that reinvigorated me a bit, you know? Because I was like, what am I going to come back and do? Like, I'm not going to do this, what everybody else is doing, because I hate what everybody else is doing. I hate the consumer content. And again, I participated in it. Literally, I'm about to film hauls for you guys. Like, I'm the biggest hypocrite right now, right? But I don't like the push. And I feel like I don't push product. I buy product and I participate in the overconsumption. I'm definitely one of those, okay? I'm a culprit. I'm definitely not immune to it, but I don't want to participate in pushing the product. Oh, this is so great. You know, this is the best thing. You have to get this. I don't want to. And I don't want to do dedicated videos on, oh, look at this $42 Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo. Let's talk about, like, I don't want to do that. I'm whining, right? No, but like, I don't want to participate in that. I don't like seeing it on my timeline, so I don't want to do it. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and accept some of my hypocrisy in this, because I'm going to still do hauls. I'm going to still talk about great products. Am I going to be like, buy? No. And that's just how I approach things. I've always approached things that way. But I'm still going to use my affiliate links. It's not like I'm not going to. Woo, girl, I have not had Botox in a while. And the lines, the Botox did really help, you know, with the line that when I create, because I do this a lot. Yeah. So I can't wait to do my Botox again. But anyway, like, I'm still going to participate in it. again, you're making content, you're spending time. Why not use affiliate links? Why not get a kickback for recommending products to people? You know? But at the same time, I'm not going to be that person that's going to be like, buy the newest and greatest thing. Buy this, buy this, buy this, push it. No, TikTok has ruined it for me. And I feel like social media has ruined it for me. I'm over it. I don't want to participate. Let me go put on some clothes and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back and I went ahead and did mascara and lashes. I used the Bright Lashes in style Flutter. So this is from Angelica Bright. She has a lash line and these are outer lashes. So cute, 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 cute. Alright, other than that, we have cheeks and lips to do. So, well, before we do that, let me do a little lower lash line color. I'm going back into the palette, and I think I want to add a little, you know, a little sassy little color. So let's go in with Infinity, and I'm just going to grab a bit of that on my MAC 242 shader brush and run that along the lower lash line. I love adding a little pop of color, whether it's complementary or if it's high contrast. It's a great way to incorporate a completely different color than you have on the upper lid. Because now I have this teal going with this peachy cranberry look. That's so good. That is so good. All right, I need liner though, because that will look weird without any, well, maybe not. Oh, I'm gonna have to do so much color adjusting in this video because the sun is doing something weird right now. So I look really dark because I'm lit from the front, but hopefully that doesn't show up in editing. I realized I did like overhead swatch videos the other day and it looked really dark on camera, but when I went to edit it, it looked perfectly fine. So we might be good. So eyes done. Love the mattes in this palette. I did the one shimmer right on the inner tear duct and it's cute, but shimmers aren't my go-tos, I realize. And if there's a color story that has me a little bit apprehensive, I'm gonna gravitate towards the mattes first. And I think everything there turned out well. For the cheeks, I also got the blushes from Singe Beauty. These were an earlier launch. I think this was launched in the summertime. So Angie sent these to me as well. Well, the Singe Beauty PR team. So I pulled out two of the shades. I have Persistent Persimmon. So these are the Evocative Silk Blushes. This is the orange one, which Angie loves an orange. Now, orange can be a lot intimidating, okay? I mean, a lot. And then this shade is Riveting Rhubarb. It's the pinky shade. So, one of these two. And I feel like I have the peaches and the pinky tones on my eyes. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put each one on my cheeks, right? Hear me out. And then we're gonna layer them so you can see both of them, all right? So let's go in first with the Riveting Rhubarb. And I'm using the F05 brush from Singe Beauty. This was the second launch from the brand. The first launch was a set of eye brushes. Then Angie launched the face brushes. And then she did the blushes. That is a cute little color. So these look matte in the pan, but Angie mentioned that there's a little bit of a glow to them because she doesn't like a completely matte blush. I love a matte blush, but she added a little bit of a sheen. And you can see it adds a little shine, but not like glitter, okay? It's not glitter. It's not glowy per se, but it comes off more satin more skin light with a little touch of a glow. Not too much, but just like a little sheen on the skin, but they look completely matte. Interesting how she did it. So let's go in with Persistent Persimmon, which is the orange. All right, the orange, like I said, this can be a little bit overwhelming, a little bit intimidating because it's straight up orange. And I love an orange blush, but I like a coral orange. I don't like straight up yellow orange because of that. It looks, yeah, it looks like yellow on my skin. Do you see that? That's not it. That is not it. So, no, I don't like that at all. So this shade, not for me, but this pink shade, I feel like I can go over it with the orange and give it more like a peachy pink vibe. So now, you see, they can go together. So let's put the pink on this side now. So it looks a little bit more seamless because of course we use the two different colors. I don't know that these two shades are for me. There are two deeper shades in the mix. So these two shades are lighter. If you're my complexion or deeper, these wouldn't be the first two shades I say go for. But there is a Timid Tomato, which is a muted rosy red. And then there is Risky Raisin. Which one do you think we should do? Let's do the Timid Tomato. Let's see how that goes. I have not used these blushes yet. So this is my first, whoa! This is my first time using them. I like the little glow that the blushes give. And I've powdered my skin already, so they kind of blend easily. And I like that color a lot better. So go for the deeper shades if you're my complexion or deeper, because the other two might look a little bit off on your skin. That Persistent Persimmon, the orange, no, not for me. It's a little bit too yellow, and because it's lighter, you definitely see the yellow to it. But I like the cute little glow, because then I don't have to do highlighter. Not that you have to do highlighter, but like, I don't feel inclined to do highlighter. Let me do a quick little bronze. Nothing too crazy. What should we use as my brush? Come here, BK Beauty 109. Let me just use a little bit on the backs of my cheek. Still the Victoria Beckham bronzer that we used before, because that will tie everything together. And just do it on the back of my jawline so it doesn't look too harsh. Ooh, girl, blend that out so it doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, so that's where I stand with TikTok and like the new state of things. I really hate it and I don't want to participate in it, but being the hypocrite that I am, I'm still going to, because it's kind of the name of the game. You know, content creation, it comes with it. So I don't expect people not to participate. I just feel like it's a little too much and it feels too pushy to buy and get the newest product and participate in the latest trend, and you have to get this hot viral product. I hate that so much. So I'm gonna stick to just what I was doing before and just navigate it that way. But you're gonna see some hypocrisy with my hauls because obviously I'm over consuming, but that's gonna also taper because I'm disenchanted with makeup. I'm disenchanted with the makeup community, like how it has evolved. I don't like it. Okay, Fenty on the lips. We're using the new lip liner. It's not new anymore, but I still have it and I'm gonna use it. So this is the shade Traced Out. this came out with the lip colors this year. And you guys probably notice I have a darker outline to my lips. So when I go in with a lighter lip liner than that dark outline, I kind of have to fill most of it in because it's gonna show up through the color. But let's see if we need to do anything else with the lip liner after we go in with this shade. This is the Gloss Bomb Stix, right? Shade is Fenty Glow. And this goes with that lip liner. Not that they say it goes with that lip liner, but it does. Like shade wise. These smell so good. So these are Fenty's version of the Glossy Stix. Another viral thing. Oh my God, I'm sick of it. Every brand started to do this glossy stick. Makeup by Mario did it. Tarte kind of started it with the clicky sticks. So it's the very soft kind of melty lip product that's shiny at the same time. So it's like an emollient melty, it's almost like a truffle chocolate. You know how melty those are? It's very melty in that way. And then it's shiny. And they end up being a fun formula because they're so comfortable, right? And that was all the rage as well, and Fenty came out with their version. So here we are. I think that color is really beautiful. So, ooh, all right. So here you have it, guys. The final look, which I really love. I have not worn makeup like for real in so long. Like I haven't done a full beat, like a full look, like where I'm actually putting effort in for so long. And this is so pretty. This is so pretty. So quick review of the products and then we'll wrap up. The Singe Beauty palette, love the mattes. The shimmers, I don't know so much because I haven't dove into those yet. I haven't really used them. But so far from the swatches, they're very smooth shimmers. They're a little bit more on the sparkly side. Let's see how many shimmers are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 14 out of 16. So there are 10 mattes, and I think the mattes are stellar in this palette. So love this palette so far. Congrats again, Angie. Loving it. The blushes from Angie, let's just stick to Singe. I like the formula. The two lighter shades, the Persistent Persimmon and the Riveting Rhubarb. Don't get them if you're my complexion. But the deeper shades, so far, so good. I like that. Foundation. Oh, the foundation. Y'all forgot about the foundation. She is cute. She is cute. You know what? Too Faced does some decent foundation, so I'm not even surprised. And honestly, truly, makeup has come so far that it's very unlikely that I just don't like a product full on from the jump. And this is my first time trying this foundation, and so far so good. I like it. The shade Caramel is a little bit lighter, but I like it. The primer from Huda Beauty that we used, speaking of, I was surprised by this because I expected it to be a little bit more, what should I say? You know that other primer that she had before? That kind of balled up a bit, and I didn't like that. And it's like silicone heavy. I think this is silicone free. Does it say? Yeah, this is silicone free. So I feel like it gives the effect of a silicone fill-in primer because it fills in the pores. Like my pores are filled in. It's blurring, but it didn't ball up. So I like that so far. I can't wait to continue using that. Oil control, I don't know that it's doing, but I like that so far. The Merit Great Skin Prime and Moisturizer. This was also a nifty little thing. It's not so impressive that I'm like, oh my god, definitely get it. But it's a nice priming moisturizer. It felt lightweight, but I still got hydration from it. My skin feels good right now. But I won't know until I wash everything off, like how it does on its own. But I like it. I think it's a good little try. You know, she's a good little girl. The lips are what's left. I really like these products from Fenty. I think Fenty did like a good set of releases this year that are actually really great products, but they're so under the radar that people aren't really talking about them. But I think they did a good extension of their line. The lip liners, really nice. These gloss bomb sticks, really nice. Their blushes that they released that I didn't use in this video, really nice as well. And the foundation. So I think they had a good run this year. Not gonna hold you, but why aren't people talking about them more? I feel like they had some hits this year. But really nice, love that. The powders are powders that I've used before. Oh, the concealer from Tarte. You know what? It was cute. I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, whoa, that color is way too yellow. But it worked out fine. Is it a concealer that I'm like, oh my god, this is so awesome, go get it right now? No. But it worked. It worked. And sometimes products are just going to be okay. They perform, they do what they need to do. Are they gonna blow you out the water? No. So if you think this is gonna be the next miracle concealer, no. But I mean, it did its little thing. Is it creaseless? No, because no under eye concealer is gonna be creaseless. How are you gonna do that when I have creases there? Unless I'm doing some miracle filling in and like really straightening the skin and setting everything down with powder, it's not gonna be a whole thing. So relax, everybody calm down. The powder from Tarte that we used under the eye, no, this color, honey, is too yellow. Not for under the eyes. I think all over the face, this will be great. So we're still testing this out. I'm testing this out up against the Makeup by Mario powder, the Huda powder, and I think there's another powder I'm testing out. But I'm testing out loose powders right now. It's a video I'm planning on doing a little bit later on, so hopefully you'll see that soon. What else did we use? The Victoria Beckham bronzer. Like, that's not new to me. I've used that, you know. So that's all the new stuff that we've used. I'm happy. The Bright lashes. Oh, by the way, the Bright lashes, I love those. I love those little outer lashes. I've stocked up on them because I don't have to cut them. Add glue, pop them on. Really pretty lashes. And that's it. So there you have it, guys. I will link all the products down below. Those links will be affiliate links. Hey, remember we spoke about the whole monetization and you know the consumerism of it all? I'm still participating, right? So those affiliate links will give me a kickback if you shop through them. It's a great way to show you support for the channel because it doesn't change the sale price. It just gives me a kickback. So if you're considering shopping for any of these products, consider using my links. I'm just saying, hey, support your girl. I also have YouTube thanks, and I am going to link, because I was requested to, my baby registry. No obligation for you to purchase anything. You know, your support just watching this video is enough for me. I really appreciate you guys. But if you wanted to give a little kickback to little fancy hair, then feel free to use that. But using, again, the affiliate links helps as well. Watching the video helps, so don't feel obligated to go above and beyond, all right? But if you do, I truly appreciate you. I usually would say I'm leaving links to my Instagram and Twitter. Do with that what you want. There's not much to it, but I'm gonna leave the links anyway. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye, guys.